Y'all, the wildfire smoke from Canada made its way all the way down here in Florida. Can you believe that? The skies are incredibly hazy right now, and like my eyes started to burn a little bit after being outside for long, and I already feel it in my chest. So yeah, I'm not going outside until it clears for sure. All right, so today I have this blue blanket over my desk because I'm going to be throwing rocks. Yes, my crystals. I'm going to do my very first crystal reading. Yes, you can read sand, coffee grinds, mud, chocolate. Like, you can read anything. And another popular thing besides tarot, candle wax, coffee cup, or flower readings is crystal readings. And I think they're the least popular of all the readings, or one of the least, but I want to give it a try. So I've basically blindfolded myself, put my hands over the stones, and intuitively selected what draws me in. So I have no idea what stones I picked. Some of them I do because I know how they feel like, but anyway, I didn't go based on that. I just literally put my hands over the rocks. So I put them in my pocket. They're all in both my pockets now. So I'm going to shake them and throw them. And this way I have the blanket so it kind of muffles the sound, the harshness of the sound. So I hope you enjoy this type of reading. Let me know if you want more of these types. Hope you're enjoying day 4 now of this week-long predictions. Make sure you guys subscribe, tap the bell, hit all notifications, and check my website, TonyBomboni.com, to book your own tarot reading. I have a new tarot card deck, as you guys seen in my last videos, that I am starting to do your readings on. They're beautiful and they are very accurate. So, yes. All right. I offer 15-minute, 30-minute, and 1-hour long tarot readings. Shout out to Leah, Maddie, and Nubia, I believe. Thank you guys for booking 30 minutes or hour long. If you book 30-minute or longer with me, I'll shout your first name out in the beginning of a video session. Okay? Alrighty. So, that's that, guys. Thank you for everyone buying my online course. It's only $14 as of right now. And thank you for everyone listening to my ASMR albums and checking me out, following me on Spotify. My numbers are growing. I really do appreciate it. All right, so I'm just going to grab some stones from my pocket. I'm going to shuffle them. I'm just going to shuffle them. And I'm just going to grab and blindly toss them. Okay? All right. So, that's pretty much it, guys. So, I see potential lovers here. Like, you guys are close. Maybe you're like kissing. You're very intimate. You're interacting with each other. But it's an odd couple. It's an odd energy as well. It works, but it doesn't work at the same time. Maybe you both come from different cultures, different environment, raised differently as well. So I'm seeing that it's maybe not going to be working out long term. It's kind of just like a temporary thing. Also kind of feels more lusty as well. It's a very lustful energy here. So I don't know how that's going to pan out in the long run. I decided to introduce my selenite wand here. As a pointer, so I'm not just using my finger. So yeah, this is very much so that energy. One is also a lot older than the other, or could be like a larger in stature, so that like maybe one is 5'4", one is 6'2". You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely that energy here. Honestly, from an outsider's perspective, one could say like, oh, it's like odd couple energy, but it's not really couple. If someone is very judgmental, they'll look from the outside and say, oh, one is beautiful, one is not. That kind of thing as well. Or it could be how you're feeling. You feel insecure because you feel like they're so beautiful and you're not. you feel you're not, but you are, right? That sort of thing. Someone's very alone here. Someone's left out. You can't see it, but it's like right here. Should I move it? I'll move it a little bit so you can actually see it. There you go. Yeah, this one's left out. All right. They're further out from the others. The others are kind of in their own collective oval here, and this one, not you, but yeah, some of them it's you, are left out. Some of you are further away, further out, literally in distance. So like, I'm honestly seeing just what I'm feeling and vibrating with here. Some of you live in the mountains, and your other friends at school or, your other coworkers live more closer to the city, but maybe you can't afford the city. And there's nothing wrong with that. Or maybe you just don't like that lifestyle. You want a more peaceful retreat lifestyle, but you have to commute further, and that makes it more difficult for you to find friends, keep friends around, and to have them come over and interact because of this, how do I say it? Distant energy, or you're distancing yourself from someone as well. But there's a good energy behind this here. So I do want to say, just out of all due respect, I don't like when I watch a crystal reading and they don't say the name of the crystal. It gives me a headache, literally. So this is diopside, healerite, black obsidian. This is, I believe, a selenite wand, pyrite, green, no, not green tourmaline. I'm sorry, not green obsidian. What is this? Green jade. I'm pretty sure that's green jade. Spiralite, agerine, azamar, lepidolite, sedonolite, rhodonite, clear quartz, and circle stone. So honestly, looking at all these crystals, a lot of them are very high vibration. They're very otherworldly energy, so that immediately gives me that good vibe. But it's an odd match. They're very odd colors. They don't necessarily work together. So it's like we're all odd and different, and we all have to work together, to cooperate during these times. Do you think I expected to wake up this morning and there's smoke from Canada here? Hell no, that never happens. You got to play day by year at this point, and you have to work together. I wouldn't even have known this if someone didn't mention it to me. I just thought like, well, maybe it's just like maybe it's the Saharan dust from Africa, right? Because we get those all often living here too. And that affects the air quality. So like, we need each other, is my point, to alert each other of things. So even though we're all different and odd, and some of us may not be more aware of what's going on or realize things, we still need each other collectively. And make no mistake, you cannot live during a time like this alone. You can live alone, but have friends. Make a friend or two. Sometimes you gotta force yourself to get out there, I understand. I'm also seeing a cross here. By the way, do you need to change your air filter? Because my air just turned on, and it's probably gonna be messed up, jacked up now, because literally my eyes are like watering. And yeah, anyway, we do change air filter every 3 months, but now with the smoke, do you think I need to do it like once it clears? Let me know. Anyway, because I have a dog and a bird. Birds are very sensitive to air, so I'm honestly more concerned for them. I see a cross, like a religious cross here. You see that? See that cross? Okay. In your point of view, it doesn't look like a cross, but to me, right here where I'm standing here, there's a line. These four are connecting in a line, and then these three here are going in a cross. This is the cross. This one, and this one's making the line. This one, and this one is making the line. You see that now? Okay. So there's a cross here. Some of you are building your faith. I like that, especially the cross. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. You know why? Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. The agerine is a very, like a grounding stone, and it's on the bottom, like your bottom chakra. Then up here is your heart chakra, the green. And up here, crown, is the white. clear colored. It's almost like the cross is a representation of our chakras, no? I've recently discovered the cross indicates the phallus of the male, the lower region, right? The dominant, the paternal, the patriarchy, right? And so I feel like this goes for you, though, not against you. This is a very good, abundant energy here. This feels very nice. And then you have the Sedonalite real low, it kind of like keeping you grounded. There's always something keeping you grounded, not too far out there. You're mostly this grounding energy. You're still kind of like of the earth, what they call like earth dwelling energy, right? You're not too far out there. You're not too into the astral above. And for some of you that feel left out alone, that could be you're looking at others like that, like, oh, they're all this new age stuff, and you know, and I'm not. I'm just more of like a person of either faith or religion, or I just feel like left out in conversation because I have nothing to talk to. That's why I have no friends here, because in this town, in this city, in this county, this region, this area, because I don't fit in, you know. But you still needed to work. You still needed to, you know, get out there and, you know, because it's different when you're around others. There's something healing about it. You ever notice it's like it heals you? You know, even if you just excuse yourself to go to the store once in a while, it heals, like, just to be around others and their energy to influence you. It's very, it recharges you, you know, it really does. For some people it drains, but I think for the most part, once you age past that, it recharges you. Especially if you are isolated, if you are alone a lot, you do need this interaction to recharge you. Otherwise, it's gonna deplete you if you don't. Someone is getting a lot of help, maybe mental health help. Make that a first priority, number one as well. I would say, I know this might sound weird to some people, even before building your belief in yourself. I think it all starts from how good you are in your mind and your heart. And I see you healthy. You don't have to worry about health. I feel like the more you fear your health, the worse it will become. A lot of it is in the mind as well. We over-exaggerate. You know, if you start to focus on that little pain, you notice it tends to get worse, right? The more you focus on it. And so sometimes you just need to realize, maybe that was always there. I just never noticed it before, and I can let it go. This does not seem like an issue of health, like, oh, you know, I never noticed it before, and because I ignored it, it got worse and it grew. No. This is, you are making it worse on yourself. Especially if it's something new, something that just recently happened the last week, right? Don't worry about it. You probably ate something bad, or, you know, just let it go. I love that the clear quartz, this to me is like my final outcome card, that it's all the way in the right, because I read from past, present, to future, right? This sort of thing. So, although it is pointing downwards, I kind of feel like that slope is kind of reminding you, like, there's more to come. There's more to your story than meets the eye, my friends. So I wouldn't preoccupy yourself with what's not here now, what's not happening already for you. Like, you are like this, wondering, asking the universe, where's my blessing? I've been praying, I've been asking. But yeah, sometimes when you overdo it, yes, there is such a thing as over praying, right? I believe it's even in the Bible. I mean, not religious of the sort, but I'm just kind of proving my point here in this reading message for you guys. That there's a saying, like, even either was it God or Jesus, I don't remember, one and the same anyway, does not like the one who prays too long, right? Like, just keep it short, sweet, simple. He gets the point, because he knows. He doesn't need to be like 10 minutes of like, oh my God, and this and that, you know, unless you're going through a lot. Absolutely do that. But to do that every day, you don't have to schedule 10 minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just overkill, okay? You can't schedule your time like that. Come on. So He gets it. He knows. Universe knows. Source knows. Light knows. They know. The light is working with you. This is the highest vibration crystal next to selenite. So I feel like this is such a good positive energy, and like this is such a good energy in general. It's very light, free flowing, but yeah, that there may be a distraction in the middle where kind of, you're, for some people this could be like you have to finally, once and for all, learn the difference between love and lust. This is love. Rhodonite, self-love. Give yourself love. I see the shape of Louisiana, the state of Louisiana. This could also look like a boot to me, like a boot. This is reminding me of, remember when I said that it was going to, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'll mention it now. It's going to start, you're going to need new shoes or boots. It's going to get very cold. So anywhere from Louisiana up north. I'm talking even on the axis of the earth. So measure out where Louisiana is. Where is that in Greece, in Italy, right? In Africa. Where is that? Anywhere there up is going to be freezing cold. At one point period in time or another, you need to dress up and stay warm. Yes, it's winter. Yes, that might happen every year, but not as far as, last time I checked, as far south as the southeast. It doesn't get that cold. Yes, in Georgia, but a lot of those places still stay kind of warm. I'm talking like unnormally cold, unnaturally even. So, this stone is like circle stone. It's like you're gonna be locked in like a stone, like cold, stone cold. Like this also describes for some people. I get a very eerie energy. For some people, the difference between love and cold. So someone you're trying to reach giving you the cold shoulder, someone you actually like and fancy giving you the cold shoulder, and you want to reach to that ex, but they're already moved on, and so are you kind of, but you're still thinking about the past, like, oh, let me get back with this person because I want to. Or I mean, yeah, more I'm trying to say here is let me be with someone so I can help move on from my ex or make them jealous, that kind of thing. There's a lot of this jealous energy I'm feeling lately, even collectively. They have what you don't kind of thing that immediately triggers someone's jealousy response. Overall, I'm seeing someone with the name letter A or T. It's funny because it's both my names, Antonio, Tony. I don't know, I see some people working like in a clothing store, retail, that's working with clothes, fabrics, tailoring, knitting, sewing, resizing, reshaping that wedding dress, right? Like, get it right. You get it right the first time. Make sure that person gets it right the first time, especially if you pay a lot for that service. Yeah, tell them like, hey, get it right the first time, Like I paid thousands and you just have to keep asking me to come back to resize it. And I'm like, get it right. Make it stretch so if I gain an extra 5 pounds eating my wedding cupcakes, it don't break. There's a lot of this though. You see a lot of this. Lines kind of tilting this way, going down, going like facing down, but to the future. It's like you're not positive about the future. A lot of people are not positive right now. I'm getting that impression. They're worried. They're scared. Oh my God, everyone's worried about tomorrow, the 4th, right? Like everyone's talking about that. Oh my God, I know nothing's going to happen. But like anyway, well, shoot, at this point, after this morning with the smoke, I'm like, maybe something will. No, but I'm serious. Like, I feel good. Okay, let me scratch that. I feel an overall uneasiness, but that's another story for another time. This is not what this reading's about. My point is, everyone's worried about the future, okay? My job. I lost my job. My kids. Oh my God, they're hanging out with a bad influence. They're taking something they shouldn't be taking. They stole something. Oh my God. Oh my god, oh my god. It's always this, yeah, that's why we're all scrunched, we're all hunched like this, like, oh, you ever go to Europe? Other countries, other continents, they all walk like, almost with like confidence, like with a straight back. We're all on our computers, our phones, hunched here. Ugh, and it's like, we're supposed to be the most confident, powerful, strongest place in the world, and then we're not. It's like we actually are not. Joke's on us, right? Because we have a lot of things that carry darkness here. There's a lot of this energy that's prone to darkness. And it all has to do with the grids, what's under the earth. There's also good areas, don't get me wrong, but those good areas are the backbone of this place. If it weren't for those good areas, I'm telling you, like, we'd be screwed, man. Walk with an air of confidence here, knowing that things will get better. So sometimes you have to be that diopside outsider to be like, hey, you know what? Maybe I need to distance myself from these people to realize what I really want. Some of you are travelers from afar. You come from Africa, from Asia, from South America. You've immigrated here or to wherever you live. And it's different. You don't like the culture. You feel different. You feel like a different vibration because you come from a different vibration. It's almost like you've come from a different planet, a different world, a different reality. And you notice that air of that nothing feels real anymore. Everything feels kind of virtual. It almost looks like the sky is virtual. Like I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw the haze. I'm like, wait a minute. Like it couldn't even register. I didn't even understand what I was looking at first. I've never seen anything like it. So that can make you feel derealized, sometimes. So we're having a mass derealization. We're having like a lot of this. Remember I kept saying in the hypnosis session, We're going to hear about a lot of and raw energy, sunlight. Ra and repeat, reset, renew, regrow, re-strengthen, restructure, remodel. Derealize. You are not realizing, you are de-realizing, you are re-realizing, you are relearning, restructuring your mind, the cells of your body. This is overall a good energy. It's just odd. It feels odd even to me. It feels alien, it feels foreign, it feels like unfamiliar, And even the blue's drawing me. I'm picking a lot of blue stuff lately, like just drawn to it. It's become kind of like my favorite color. It's really, I've outgrown the reds and the greens, now I'm into blue. It's weird, but true. And I feel like this just overall is trying to tell you, relax. It's okay. We're all going through this. We're all going through it. We're all going through something. Look, you are all together. You are one in this circle of life. Things will continue to shift the way they're shifting. If I do have to see into next year's energies as well, I must to say that next year will kind of be, I don't want to say stagnant like this year, but sort of the same pace the whole time. So things, if they are getting quicker, which there is a quickening, I would say it will be at the same level, though. I think we've definitely sped up this year. This year was about acceleration, and now it's going to stay at that accelerated pace throughout the rest of next year, at least for, I would say, probably me personally, and most of you. I'm trying to read it this way now, like, left, right. I want to read up and down, kind of. Get people to meet you halfway. Get people to meet you in the middle, okay? At least there's some even ground here. There's a fine balance. This could indicate for a lot of people, like your job. You're finally going to balance that homework life. People seem really insistent on balancing that for some reason. So, yeah, it will be balanced. But stop expecting things to go robotic and structured all the time, right? Nothing needs balance. That's balance in itself. Do you get me? Because if you always want balance, that's not balance. You're imbalanced in your balance. Because you're expecting it always to go in one way. And what does balance teach us? Nope, I'm going to show you the other way. I'm going to show you imbalance, and that's balance. You think only of one scale, but you forget there's a scale on that scale, on that scale, on that scale. Let's say there's one, and this also looks like scales. Oh my God, now that I think about it, it also is a cross and a scale. What is that scale sitting on? Another scale. So one scale has two scales on it. And that scale with two scales on it is sitting on one scale with another scale and another scale with two more scales on each scale. And it never ends. This is universe. This is the coding of our ancestry, our genetics. I do get ancestry energy. I forgot to mention it. This Adrian and this up here really is like the pillar of connection. There's no coincidence here. They're going to help guide you through some circumstances, through some frightening time, because you know what's coming. I see February, March is like eerie for a lot. Big changes overall, where things do start getting even faster, I would say, around this time next year. So I would say August, September, that sort of vibration here. I can't believe it's almost like we already have to start putting the Christmas tree up next month. Like, what the heck? Okay, so I think, yeah, things are not going to be on an even playing field, even foundation until June onwards, May, June onwards next year. Then things will be more balanced and stabilized. You have to kind of be a little imbalanced to find the balance, okay? Not one without the other. So overall collective crystal message, you're going to heal even more. There's a lot of healing stones here. Stones that can heal you. Heal your heart, but heal you for good. Heal you within. Grounding. You're going to get a lot of grounding. But don't expect to ground in the same way you used to ground. Because I see also these three here kind of matching here as well in a line. So everything's sort of going to be linear and straightforward for you next year. Things are going to come through easier in the right ways. You have to start with the basics before you get to the higher vibrations. Don't try to master something, especially at school, at a training, at an internship, without first going through the basics. You're going to get lost. If you don't pay attention in the first 8 weeks of chemistry class, you're going to fail by the end. Make sense? What class, what is the school you are taking in this part of the universe? What did you choose to come here to do, to perform? Choose it, pick it, stick with it. Stick to your guns here. Stop changing your mind so much. Nothing is going to change on purpose for you sometimes, so that you can finally let go of something having to change. There will be a very beautiful, good merging energy here. Good, like astrally, the planets will align. They'll be in conjunct, squared, whatever, in just the right aspect here. April, it's like April is just like one of your most beautiful months. Only if that draws you in. Only if that connects with you. But I would say you'll be done healing by October. By this time next year. That's what I was seeing. By this time next year, you'll be fully healed from what you went through in prior years. And then you can finally see the light of things move on. So I'm going to just close my eyes, put my hands over the stones, and get one final collective message. Wait. They're saying wait. They're almost like shaking you like this. Wait. Wait. They're shaking your shoulders like this. Wait. I don't know why they're saying that. You have to start realizing your worth. You have to start realizing the inner king and queen within you. You have to begin realizing that you have to wait for something better. Stop choosing things, partners, that are not good for you. Enough. Don't continue torturing yourself and giving yourself more reasons to heal. To spend more time, spend more of your life having to heal. Because you're going to look back and say, that's all I did. And what kind of a life is that? Unless that's your purpose and that really sits with you and you know you came here to heal, I see this region of the body for men and women right here. That's the heart, that's the lungs, that's like very much what we carry, what weighs us down. Breathe properly, breathe in the stomach, not the chest, not the upper chest. When you walk, practice that breath. Develop your skills in breathing. That's where healing begins. I definitely recommend Azamar for a lot of you. They keep saying Azamar, so I'm going to show it again. Azamar. It's that blue-green stone. Very beautiful, powerful energies here. Aventurine, that's what it was. I don't believe this is jade. It's green aventurine. It was on the tip of my tongue. I forgot the name. Apologies. I'm really not sure what this is. It was a sample stone, but I'm pretty sure it's not selenite, actually. It was just a spiral wand, but it is the equivalent of selenite, whereas it can clear away that energy of old. And you even notice where it points. It's pointing down in the past. Stop bringing yourself down. There's a lot of low self-esteem issues here coming to the surface at play, and people who just don't feel that good. So we're going to clear the energy of that so we can allow you to feel at your best. Sprinkle in that fairy dust of love and light, clearing the reading away and saying thank you, God and universe, for allowing me to do this collective channel messages for you poopsies. I hope you enjoyed your very first crystal reading. If you liked this one and want me to do more like this, please do, in fact, let me know. I hope I did a good job. And I will see you next time, eh? Subscribe, tap the bell, hit all notifications if you want your own personal readings. TonyBomboni.com. Honestly, now I want to add crystal reading on my booking services. Like, I'm so tempted. Let me not, but I'm tempted. Okay, I'm tempted. Maybe if you guys really like it. Okay. Bye.